Welcome back. So last episode I got some Caterium and now I can unlock that branch of stuff in the map. There's the smart splitter we need, which I need AI limiters for. And what's that? Copper sheets? Can I even make them? No. No, I can't. So I need to unlock this milestone for copper sheets, and it has rotors as well, which, if I remember, I needed for something. Can't remember what it was though, but anyway, I'll just get this done. Got slightly more automation going on now. I'm actually storing things in crates. I should have enough to unlock the milestone. I need more cable. Here's my little copper setup. And some cable. Boom. Unlocked. We have the assembler now and not much of anything else. What did I need this for again? Oh, I have the customizer. Did I have that before? I don't know. Well, let's change the colour scheme. Something more fitting of a swamp factory. It's got to be purple, right? I like purple. And I already decided it was purple before I even started. So it's purple. There we go. Purple and white. What do you think? Too purple? I think it looks nice. I'll leave it like that for now. I can always change it again. Anyway, what was I doing? Caterium stuff, wasn't it? Oh right, copper sheets, that was it. I need some ingots. I guess I may as well automate them since I have a small copper setup over here. Just splice into the ingot line, add a constructor, and feed that into the crate. Now we got all kinds of copper stuff. Well, while I wait for that to accumulate, I'll collect some more biomass. Because I'm still using biomass for power. I'm still a long way off of coal generators for now. And of course, like I said in the last episode, there is no coal in the swamp. So I'm going to be on biomass for quite a while. Kind of annoying, but it won't be too much of an issue once I've figured out how I'm going to resolve the coal issue. I mean, I already know what I'm going to do. But I don't want to give it away just yet. It's a secret. I'm going to get the zipline. Anything that can speed up travel will be handy. And unlock AI limiters. Excellent, now I just need a couple of things for smart splitters. That should be enough. Let's get this unlocked. Awesome. Now I can go set up some sinks on nodes around the map. But before that, I want to get the rebar gun, because all I have now is this Xeno Zapper, which really doesn't cut it. So let's gather up all the stuff I need for that. Done. And the rebar gun. Nope, where is it? That's the ticket. Oh yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Now I get some miners and some sinks and storage containers together, and I can start gathering ores and coupons. Alright, so the first place I want to go is here. There should be a sulfur node around there somewhere, which will be useful to stockpile for later on, and you get decent sync points from them as well. Oh well, at least I'm encountering a lot of enemies that I definitely needed to go to the effort of making this rebar gun for. And here's the sulfur. I actually got the marker right on it. Oh, a spitter. Alright, let's see how this goes down. You're getting a few hits in. I'm doing okay. It doesn't seem to hit very hard. And it's down. That was easy. Alright, time to set up this node. Ah shit, I forgot about the splitters. I don't have the parts for them. Well, that's annoying. I guess I'm going back to the hub. Right, I'm back again, this time with all the parts I need. Set the splitter down here. I'll set this one to overflow so it can prioritise filling up the crate, and then it will sync the rest when that crate is full. Seems to work correctly. I'll just take a bit of sulfur, I'll need it at some point, and on to the next one. So like the south end of the swamp, this doesn't look very swampy, but I assure you it's still within the bounds of the biome. So you can see that wall of cliffs in the distance, that's the edge of the biome over there. There's a copper node over here that I want to get. can hear something moving around. Where is it? Ah! Oh, I got this. Shit, I don't got this. This one, it's way harder for some reason. Oh, and now there's two of them. Perfect. Come on, give me a break. Alright, well that's that. That's another node liberated. And I think I'm going to go back to the hub because I want to try and unlock some sulfur stuff and see if I can get nobelisks. So how far down this tree can we get? Black powder, and for that I need coal. So I guess not very far. Oh well. I've done a bit of theory crafting and it turns out it's basically pointless to set up sinks on the nodes. The points I'll get aren't really worth it, and the sinks require 2 biomass burners, and I'd have to keep going back and forth to each node adding biomass all the time, so it's not really worth the effort for minimal points. So instead, I'm going to actually start making a factory, or at least a central hub. So let's unlock base building and make an actual outpost in the swamp. It's going to be quite big, so I'll get the chainsaw as well to help me clear out the area of the swamp. Let's see, can these weird looking trees be cut down? No, I guess not. What about these black orby things? I mean, they look like the mycelia, so I think you can cut them down. Well, okay, you can cut the small ones, but not the big ones. That's a shame. Alright, so I've decided on a location for my central hub, and what I'm doing here doesn't look like it makes much sense. I'm just trying to measure it up and see how much space I'm going to take up with what I want to do. So I'm going to have a central storage in a big semicircle, so I want to get the crates lined up right with the foundations. Yeah, it's going to be one further back, isn't it? This is how I make circles. I stack a spiral like this, and then draw each layer out one at a time, and then at the end I bring them down to the same level. And then dismantle all the garbage, and you end up with a circle. I mean, I'm sure there's quicker and probably easier ways to do it, but this works just fine for me, and it's the way I like to do it. Okay, so even though I said those sinks on the nodes were kind of pointless, they are at least going to get me the first few easy coupons, which I'm going to spend right now because I can't stand seeing all this Z fighting on the foundations. It looks horrendous. And with asphalt, it's almost impossible to see. There you go, much more peaceful. The floor is just a floor and nothing more. Oh, we have a spectator. Hello, sir. Can I help you, sir? No. Well, okay then. Excuse me? Do you mind? Ooh, I found a quartz rock. That'll be useful. Let's see if I can do anything useful with it. Well, shatter rebar would be pretty handy for enemies. But I really want those blade runners. But if I research quartz crystal, it unlocks everything else. Well, I probably don't have enough anyway. I just want to see what I need for the blade runners. 50 silica. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Oh well, anyway, back to building. Alright, it's coming together. You can kind of see what I'm doing with this now. So there will be 4 rows of storage in the semicircle shape, and they'll all be fed different materials from various factories that I'll build around the swamp. And I'm going to want to label each container so I know which one has what material, and for that I'll need signs. Yeah, I probably should have unlocked the quartz crystal. Oh, I'm sure there's a few more rocks littered around the swamp I can get. There's one. And one more should be enough. There we go, now signs should be unlocked in the shop. I think I'll buy both of these. I'm going to want them both eventually. I can't get billboards yet, but that's fine, I don't really need them. Yes, look at all the signs we have. Very nice, very nice. But of course, I need more quartz crystals for the signs themselves. So I should probably look for a quartz node. And since quartz gives a fairly decent amount of sync points, I'll just put another sync on that node as well. Seems the closest node is all the way to the north. I think it's up there somewhere. I'll just go around the back. I've got to be fairly careful here because I'm quite close to the edge of the biome. And I don't want to go and break rule number 1 of this challenge. Okay, so I've climbed up to this rock pillar thing that I'm stood on. And if you look closely over there, I'll zoom in a bit for you. You can see there is the quartz node, which is not in the swamp. There's another 2 nodes around this side, and I can get a little bit closer to them. But it's still on the other side, which isn't in the swamp. Except, I'm in the swamp. So, as long as I stand here, I'm not breaking the rules, right? And I never said I couldn't build outside the swamp, just that I myself cannot leave the swamp. So as long as the hologram can reach the node, I can still access this quartz. Yeah, I can just reach it.
Hey, that's cheating!
Now, I know it seems like I'm exploiting the rules just a little bit, but I think this is fine. I can only reach this one node anyway, and there aren't any other quartz nodes in the swamp. The only other method of obtaining quartz is if I set up a doggo farm and gather quartz that way. But I've done the maths and taken into account the probability of doggos dropping quartz and the number of doggos within the swamp, which is only 6, I would still need a minimum 6,333 hours or 264 days of solid farming to get all the quartz I need just for the last phase of the space elevator. So I think using this one node here, although outside of the swamp, but not technically breaking the rules, is justified considering the unreasonable amount of time I would have to spend just farming doggos. Here it comes, special delivery raw quartz. Alright, time to head back. Oh, I can see my house from here. Okie dokie, let's start placing some signs. Well, I didn't get very far with that, but I'm running out of basic materials, and the power went out a while ago, so I should probably get some biomass together. We're back up and running, that should do for a while. So since I'm back in the hub and I'm easily distracted, I'm going to see what I can unlock in the man. Ooh, some more inventory slots would be nice. I should be able to get that fairly easily. Nice, what else we got here? Oh, I kind of want power switches, and priority power switches, because power will be a perpetual issue, so if I can prioritize the use of it to only the factories that I need, that will make things much smoother, and I won't have to go around collecting biomass quite so often. Unfortunately though, I need oil and steel for that, so I just have to deal with it until then. I guess I can unlock overclocking, that might be useful for something. And that's that. Anyway, back to building. Oh, this stupid tree thing is in the way. Oh, I think it's too big to cut down. Yeah, that sucks. But maybe I can blow it up. So for that, I'm gonna need some more sulfur and some coal. Now, I've definitely already said this multiple times, but there's no coal in the swamp. Except there is. There are these coal rocks. Obviously there aren't that many of them, and they don't really give much coal, but for now, it's enough to just blow up this tree. Alright, unlock black powder. And now we can get the Nobilis detonator. Oh shit, I need steel. Maybe I do need more coal then. See, I don't want to jump ahead too much and unlock steel just yet. I'm already kind of all over the place. Well, you know what? I'm just going to assume that this tree is probably indestructible anyway. And it's not too in the way, so I'm just going to build over it. There we go, just like that. It's the little quirks of the environment that make the buildings more interesting anyway. It's slowly coming together. You can almost see what I'm trying to do now. You know what? I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and unlock steel. And for that, I need to place the space elevator. So what I've envisioned is the space elevator on top of the storage. And then above that, well, there'll be like an observation deck with the hub and some stuff and a cozy little break room and it will all look awesome because I'm quite good at interior building, except I'm not. It's the outside I tend to struggle a little to make it look nice. Hence unlocking steel so I can use beams and stuff to aid in decoration. Alright, we're on the roof now, and it's time to place the space elevator. I think that should be in the middle-ish. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I need to make 50 smart plating. Oh, power's out again. There we go, back on track. Okay, for smart plating I need an assembler. There will do. And I need reinforced plates and rotors. Yes, this is the way. Handcrafting is always the most fun anyway. Shovel that in there. Power it up. And that should take around 25 minutes. Well, I guess I can continue building in the meantime. But that being not particularly exciting to watch, I'll just end the episode here. And by the next episode I'll have all the smart plating made and unlock steel, and we can start with coal power, and I can finally explain what I'm going to do about the coal situation. Alright, see you later. Hey, Michael? You ever wonder why we have boobs? What? I don't have boobs. Yeah, you do. Look. Hey, don't touch me. Alright, I'm sorry. You know, you have quite the womanly figure, you know. The fuck did you just say to me? Are you secretly a woman? My name is Michael, and just listen to my voice. Do I sound like a woman? Well then, how do you explain your boobs? I don't have boobs! Alright, relax, be cool. You know, you're kinda sexy when you're angry. I swear to God, Joey, I will shoot you in the face. Dude, chill out, I'm just messing around. Must be that time of the month.